fucking Rock Hedgehog here, and today we're going to do another movie review. But instead of this being a good movie like Shrek, Wreck-It Ralph, and Fairy Tale, we're going to do what everyone's requested me to do. A shitty movie. But before I say what it is, and always give you hints, please, just please, don't make me do this, please. I don't want to do this. This is an awful movie. If you want to save your lives, please look away from this video. If you already see the video, then you've known that I got sick and went to the hospital after I made this review on this movie. Please, for your own sake, don't watch this movie. I'm begging you. Please. Oh, well, if you're still watching this, here's the hint on what this movie is. But I warn you, it's so god-awful.
My wheels are suddenly feeling very wobbly.
That's right. We're going to review Thomas and the Magic Railroad. But before I do, I'm going to talk about the Thomas series. Thomas the Tank Engine and Friends was made in 1984, but before that, it was actually the TV show was actually based on a book. And I gotta say, seasons 1 through 6 isn't bad and to grow up for childhood with when you're very little. I used to love this show when I was so little. But anyways, after season 5, what did Britt Allcroft do? She had to make a fucking movie. And that's where Thomas and the Magic Railroad comes in, which came out in 2000. Before season 6 and after season 5, with this, let's just already get started with this terrible movie of this. Oh god, I'm already gonna throw up. Anyway, Thomas was made in 2000, and well, not the series itself, but the movie was made in 2000. Yada yada. This movie was made to, I don't know, be Thomas's first movie and all that crap. And it wasn't really good for anyone, to be honest. But to be honest, when I was very little, I used to love this because when I was so little, because this was the first movie I've ever seen. Well, this was the first time I've ever seen my first movie. Yep. This was my first movie that I've seen before when I was so little back then. What a fucking coincidence that is, huh? Anyway, mostly all the trains are voiced by UK voice actors, and only 3 or 4 are voiced by US actors, and the actors or actresses in real life are voiced by or acted by real US people. Anyways, Tom's voice is so annoying, but he was originally supposed to play as Bob Hoskins. Bob Hoskins was supposed to play as Thomas. Well, that's just a rumor, but anyways, that's how I heard it. But anyways, here's what Thomas was going to sound like before the movie's release date. Here, take a look.
Run, lady, quickly! And I'm going to help you!
You want to tell me what the that was?
Yeah. Thomas was going to sound like an old British adventurer, or from an old movie. But we got this more annoying voice, Again, this is just a rumor. I don't know if it's true, but I heard originally Bob Hoskins was auditioning for the role of Thomas. Thank God he didn't do it, if it's true. I think about it. I wonder what John Goodman would have sounded like if he was Gordon. Never mind. But anyways, this movie I think this movie tried to be kid-like, but it's a little more serious. Like, literally, it doesn't feel like a Thomas movie at all. It feels something different, if you know what I mean, because, like, everything's so fucking serious about this movie. Like, you would at least expect something that tried to be funny in this movie, when nothing really. Britt Allcroft, if you're hearing me, why? I know, like, you're somebody who wants to be serious, but just, what the fuck? This movie is too serious. I'm not ashamed. This movie is too serious for children. I don't mean serious as in, oh, swear words and all that, or like kissing and all that. Like, it doesn't feel anything like Thomas. It just feels like some kind of other movie. It doesn't feel like anything like a Thomas is the Tank Engine movie or anything Thomas related. Like, I'm impressed. As a teen, I still take a look back knowing how the Thomas series is great. Ain't for little ones, and still today, well, not the CGI crap. I heard about it, but it's still crap. Anyway, this movie, thank God it flopped. What were they trying to accomplish here? I know this is Thomas's first time on the big screen, but are you kidding me? Like, for real, are you shitting me? This is supposed to be it. I mean, look at this scene right here. A diesel trying to kill a human in an engine. Literally, that's what it looks like right now. Like, oh shit, yeah, they're gonna fucking die. I'll tell you what though, I bet they were on crack when they did this movie. And if it wasn't crack, I bet it's something else. Like, I don't know, shrooms. Or heroin. I'm gonna go with a mixture of both that they probably did a mixture of both while making this movie. Anyway, again, if it was just like a normal, average, day-of-the-mill Thomas story, then it would be okay for our little ones, but this just feels like it's suckered in everybody. If you're some kind of weird person that, like, fucking loves the movie, then good for you. I don't care. This movie is still awful. I know for those of you who are like, oh, are gonna say, like, please don't say shit about this movie because, like, it's a childhood movie, so on and so forth. Well, this is my childhood movie too, but I think it's pretty awful. Well, to be honest. Sure, I used to love it when I was very little for my first time watching a movie, and at least still loving it for at least 4 years and yeah, until I was like 5 or something. But anyways, I'm gonna give Thomas and the Magic Railroad a sad 3.7 out of 10 because it's an awful movie. Again, if you're some kind of weird person that just loves the heck out of this movie, or if you're somebody who just loves the movie because it's your childhood movie, then congrats on you. Ooh, you could still love this movie, but I can't. I'm like a Rock Hedgehog, I'm gonna go throw up.